Howdy RC friends, welcome to Props and Wheels. I would like to do one more video with my HobbyKing EZIO 800. I know that I have made too many videos about this plane, but I have an update, and that update is about the battery. So you may remember if you watch my previous videos of the review of the HobbyKing, I had a lot of issues with this plane, but finally I got it to fly okay. And however, the battery I have been using was a 2S 300 mAh battery. I couldn't fit anything in this bay, which is very small, and they were recommending 500 mAh 2S battery. I finally found a 500 mAh 2S battery, and just by sheer coincidence, because this battery actually belongs to my J3 Cub from XK. They call this XK A160, I believe, Skylark, and that battery came with this one that I recently purchased and actually did a review on, and that battery fits perfectly into my EZIO. And now I may be able to take this weight off. Before, I've been having problems with tail heaviness of this plane, and I had to put a lot of weight here outside. There is more inside the compartment. And if you believe the CG, which is not accurate in my opinion, this is like now nose heavy, but the CG I think is wrong here. They show it here. It should be around close to the spine, maybe just slightly back of that main wing spar inside. So right now it is still looks a little tail heavy, maybe right at the sweet spot of being well balanced. So let's see, I'm not going to change anything. I'm not going to take this off, the weight. So it may end up a little nose heavy. I'm just going to give a little bit of up elevator, because I was putting a lot of down elevator before just to keep the nose down. So I'm just going to center it this time on my Radiomaster 16S. So I brought down the setting for the elevator. And let's see if it's going to fly better. Just in case, I'm going to take off on the grass part, so if it nose dives, at least there won't be any damage, hopefully. So wish me luck. Let's see how it flies this time. Oh wow, it is climbing with about maybe 50%. Right now it's like 50% throttle. There's not much wind, but it is very balanced right now. So I turn off the throttle all the way down, so it is gliding now, and it's just coming down slightly, very nicely actually. So it's all this time it has been, there's no throttle. I'm just going to go back on throttle, 50% throttle. It starts climbing. Now let's see how it climbs at the higher, like 75% throttle. Again, this is a bank and yank plane. It doesn't have rudder. It's a 3-channel. It has ailerons, elevator, and motor control, power. So it flies really nicely now. It is very well balanced finally. Let's do a little bit of right turns now to see. And then I'm going to start bringing it closer and then fly it closer to both cameras so you can see how it flies. It still feels a slightly tail heavy. It's amazing that after that 500 mAh battery, it still feels a little tail heavy. So right now I'm flying at about 50% throttle. And I'm just going to glide now. It's gliding. And I may have to give a little bit of, I think, right aileron trim. It tends to turn more left than right. Actually, I changed that. Now it's turning right. Okay, let's bring it back on throttle, about 50%. Let's bring it close and increase the throttle just to keep flying nicely. I mean, the wind situation is better as well right now. Almost no wind right now. It's a very calm day. Well, now it's flying very balanced. I'm just going to give a couple clicks of right aileron input because it still tends to bank a little left. Let's get a nice and low pass. I'm just gliding right now, back on throttle, about 60%, and it just starts climbing. I have to give a little more throttle. Now it's a little heavier, so it doesn't respond as quickly to throttle inputs like last time, but it feels very well balanced. And the glides are so much better without giving any elevator input. It just glides nicely. Let's bring it from the other side this time. All right, gliding, gliding, gliding. And back on throttle, okay. It just dipped down and over there. So when I give throttle, the nose goes up quite a bit. But that's okay, so it helps in an emergency situation when you're too close to the ground, you change your mind. Instead of landing, you want to just go around and you give throttle and it will immediately hit the nose up and start climbing. So let me demonstrate that very quickly. Oh, it's very crowded right now over here. A lot of airplanes and bigger ones than mine, so I just don't want to be on the receiving end of a crash because this will be shredded probably. Okay, so let's glide. So I'm gliding right now, no throttle, and I'm just going to full throttle, and then you see it start immediately climbing. Oh, that was scary. I have to really push the nose down in order to do climbing because, you know, full throttle climb is like goes like that. It gets upset still a little bit. But it is so much better balanced this time. I'm now really enjoying flying it finally, because when I ordered this back in, I think it was May, I was looking forward to flying it during summertime. It is November, actually late November, right after Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, and finally it is flying the way I like it to fly. Not perfect, but 90% there. So now the ailerons are centered and it is really good. Let's do a gliding pass, slow in front of me, and just back on power. About 50-60%, and it's slightly climbing. And I may have to just push the nose down for a more shallow climb, because when I hit the throttle it just starts changes attitude, angle of attack dramatically, especially in full throttle. Let me show you again. So 50% now, it's 100% throttle. Do you see it's just like, I mean, going it just starts purposing, which tells me either the motor, the prop is facing a little too up, or it is still slightly tail heavy. It doesn't feel like it during like the 50% throttle flight, but it is well balanced. I'm not planning to take any weight off from this one, so that outside weight is going to stay because I like it's the way it is responding to my controls. Not too quick, not too slow, perfect for flying this kind of glider, 3-channel glider. I mean, like right now, as you can see, it's hands off. I should not do that because I'm going to lose sight of my plane. Okay, finally I'm happy about my EZIO 800. And I forgot even, like, is this going to be the 7th video I have been making? I don't even remember, but I'm going to bring it for a landing just on the grass. I don't want to scratch the bottom, so I'm just going to Let's see if I can hold it. Ah, almost. Didn't catch it quite. All right, no damage. I could have caught it, but just slipped my hand and I got a little bit of dirt inside. I like this area because it is so soft. And finally, my HobbyKing EZIO is flying nicely. And I don't think I'll be making any more videos because this is good. Now this is going to be one of my staples that I'll be bringing in my little Ford Fiesta. It fits easily, you know, just any nook and cranny it can fit easily. I don't have to take the wing off. And yeah, my friends make fun of my car when they see so many planes coming out of it. They call it, oh, you have a clown car. No, it is a very nice car. It is small, it is efficient, and it is quick, like my planes that I like. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them below in the comment section. And I will put also the links to the previous videos of EZIO 800 if you haven't watched them. And if you are planning to buy this plane, I'll give you the pros and cons and all the issues I had. You will see historically covered in these videos. Enjoy this hobby. If you are not in the hobby, consider joining. It's a lot of fun, and the friendship that creates by this hobby is so great. Again, thank you very much for watching and hope to see you on the next video. Oh, okay. We just got a landing over there. Raj's Nino landed. Anyway, hope to see you on the next video. There's never a dull moment in this hobby. Take care, bye-bye. Good landing, Raj. It crashed. Okay. That's a bummer, but it crashed in the right place. Right soft area. Never a dull moment, man. Never a dull moment. Yes, success this time. All right. Hand landing, hand landing. All right, gals and lads, see you on the next video.